Let's imagine that you would like to know if someone is going. G-O-I-N-G, going. Going to the movies, going to a shopping center, going to a party, going to the park, going somewhere. You want to know if the person is attending the mass or if the person is attending a wedding or just if the person is going somewhere. In English, we ask, are you going? Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3 words in one sentence. In Spanish, we ask all of these in one word. I am going to give you one word said in 2 different ways, but it's one word to say all of this. This is it right here. Vas or va. Okay. This word right here, vas, means are you going? So if you want to ask someone if he or she is going somewhere, and this is assuming that this is a continuation of a conversation, let's say that you say to the person who speaks Spanish in front of you, you say to her, yes, I'm getting ready to go to the wedding this afternoon. I have to be there by 5:30. And all of a sudden you want to know if the person is going and you want to ask, are you going? All you need is one word and one word alone. It's either going to be vas or it's going to be va. And by that, you are asking, are you going? You want to know if she's going. Believe it or not, this means all of that, and this means all of that. However, you will notice that there's one difference. There's the S, and here there is no S. Why is that? I think by now you know the answer because you have watched my other videos. Basically, the first one right here with an S denotes familiarity. Again, familiarity. It means that the person from whom you are expecting that response is very familiar to you. Maybe you're equal in age or even younger. Maybe you're talking to a child. Maybe you're talking to your mom or your dad, your sister, your brother. Maybe you're talking to your colleague, someone who's very familiar to you. You two are friends or acquaintances. You see each other all the time. That person is sort of your age or younger, etc. It shows that S denotes familiarity. Familiarity. Versus this one without the S. This denotes that the person to whom you are speaking is either not very familiar to you, you're not in a close relationship with that person might be your superior at work, maybe that's your boss, maybe that's your sergeant, maybe you're speaking with someone you barely know, and with whom you have not had many conversations, if any at all. So this person and you are not in close terms. So again, we go back to the example of the instructor, the professor, the teacher, the doctor, the police officer, all of these people. They fall within this category. So you would ask, va, no es. But if you're familiar with the person and the person is your equal, etc., then you're going to use an S. but they both mean the same. They both mean, are you going? So let's say that you are speaking to your church priest on the way out, and you want to know if the priest is going to attend the buffet that is, with a beautiful table set up in the other building. You want to know if the priest is going to be there. Would you ask him, vas? Or would you ask him, va? What is your answer? I hope you said, va, no es, because you're showing a certain respect towards that priest. There's a certain distance. A priest will not allow, well, ideally, right, too much familiarity from his or her, from his parishioners, right? A priest will not allow it. That's not the kind of closeness that they have with the people who go to church. So you would use va, no es. But let's say that you went shopping and you're getting ready to pay, and you yourself are, let's say, 63, and the cashier behind the desk who's taking your payment is 18 years of age. Would you use va, would you use va without the s, or would you use vas if you wanted to know if she was going somewhere, just because you engaged in conversation and something came up and she seemed friendly and you want to know if she's going to some activity? Would you ask her va, or would you ask her vas? Which one is your answer? I hope you said vas, because if you're 63 and she's only 18, you definitely can get, ideally with a sort of permission from her, right? An implied permission from her, you can get friendly in the conversation with her, and you can say vas with an S. She's much younger than you are. She's taking your payment. You have established a certain relationship now, client and store, and she is an agent of the store. She represents this store, and chances are that you're going to go shopping there again, but she is much younger than you are, and she's there to serve you. She is not your superior. She doesn't hold a high position above you. She is the cashier. She takes payments, but she has established now a certain friendly relationship with you, with a client. And so it's okay, it's perfectly fine to use vas. But let's say that cashier is now 75, and again, you're only 63. Which one of these two would you use? I hope you said va, no es, because it shows a certain dignity and respect that you're using by addressing her with a certain level of courtesy and grace. Okay, so no es, because she's older than you are. But if she's only 18 and you're 63, you will use an S. But they both mean, are you going? So this is a very easy way to remember how to ask someone if she or he is going. You just say vas or va, depending on the relationship with that person that I just explained. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on lesson number 7.